Hi, I'm Yannick, and today we're gonna be going with this beautiful 737-700 from Stockholm, Londra to Frankfurt. But I have the issue that my X-Plane 11 often crashes on long flights, which is very sad because all the progress is lost. So I'm gonna divide this distance from Stockholm to Frankfurt in Germany into 3 different parts. And yeah, let's see, today I think we're going to Malmö, so let's file a flight plan. So altitude 4000 should be good. Malmö is ESMS. I hope we get a Boeing 737-700. Tiny Boeing, and we're gonna start at afternoon time. We're flying for KLM, and flight number is 1801. And as our journey progressing, it's getting evening. Let's see what the default saved camera settings are. So this is memorized setting number 1, it's the cabin, and let's see what's saved setting number 2. It's this cockpit view. Alright, so let's get back to standard view.
Stockholm, Arlanda, altimeter 2992 KLM 1801.
Alright, the lights prepared.
KLM 1801, cleared IFR2, Malmö as filed, maintain 4000, squawk.
I really like this Boeing mod because you got to pull all these things and not just click on it. But the autopilot is pretty annoying though.
Cleared IFR2, Malmö as filed, maintain 4000, squawk 4700 KLM 1801.
Alright, let's request taxi. I hope I'm on the correct runway already.
KLM 1801, runway 1 left, taxi via X-ray 26, X-ray 3, Zulu, uniform, Yankee, hold short of runway.
Alright, squawk is okay. Now let's go. And I don't think this is already the correct runway. That's gonna be a lot of taxiing.
Runway 1 left, taxi via Yankee, Zulu, Echo, Zulu, uniform, Yankee, hold short of runway 1 left, KLM 1801.
Alright, so this is runway 1, so our heading should be 10, cause you just gotta put 0 on the runway number to get your heading, so we can just engage the autopilot after takeoff and he will hold our heading. I put my speed to 250 knots, cause that's the maximum speed allowed for planes under an altitude of 10,000 feet. We filed 4000, so let's put it up there. This is just really annoying because you gotta either scroll or just click on the knobs with your mouse and pull it up or down. So that's really inaccurate. Autopilot operation isn't made that well. So let's... Alright, takeoff configuration warning works because we didn't have our flaps set already. Gonna do that. Taxiing isn't also that easy on that plane, I just try to get to the runway. Yes, let's do the flaps now. 15 should be okay. Yep, this is 15. And we should be good to go. Alright, we're holding short.
KLM 1801, fly heading 340, runway 1 left.
And let's go.
Takeoff.
Come on, turn already. I really like flying, but taxiing is just painful. Planes are made for flying, not for driving. Come on, get the turn. Oh shit, I forgot the read back.
Fly heading 340, runway 1 left, KLM 1801.
And we're lined up. Let's just verify it first. I don't want to get off the runway like I sometimes do. That's perfectly lined up, I think. Check all my rudders. Check OK and full throttle. Oh, I forgot you have to move them separately. That's a bit annoying. Alright, we're going too much to the right. Let's correct this. That's why I always double check that I'm really lined up. Alright, let's watch our speed, 70 knots. And we reached 100. I think we can go at 130, because 140 is for a normal Boeing 1037. That's the tiny one, so positive climb rate, gear up, and now let's engage the autopilot. First I put my heading. Speed first. Engage the auto throttle. Now the altitude is a bit annoying. I think it should work. That's way too fast. Climbing, I think. Well, 4,000 is also the...
Contact center on 135.95 km.
Yes, I'm contacting center. So 4,000 climb rate is way too much. So smoking... Yeah, let's put smoking to auto. No, it should better stay on, and seatbelts can go to auto. I think that should be good. Now let's check in.
Center KLM 1801.
And we can put our flaps back. Not fully back yet, we aren't that fast already. But if
Stockholm, altimeter 2,
altimeter set to standard.
Stockholm, Arlanda, altimeter 2992 km.
So what I wanted to say, if we gain speed, we can fully put the flaps back. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so the plane is set. We don't really have to do anything now, we're in the clouds. I also can't see anything, so I hope the plane is doing it alright. How do these look? Well, they're smaller than the normal 737-800. Alright, so let's look outside here. We're in the clouds, we aren't seeing much. But I really like the pre-saved perspectives we can choose here. Alright, that's like west-south direction. I think that should be good. Thank you for the heading.
Fly heading 250 KLM 1801.
It's just really annoying. Oh, I got it. On point, perfect. Plane is turning slowly. So there's an issue on the plane that it can't hold an altitude. So if I put altitude hold, it just goes off. That's glitched, so I'll just put VS mode in for now. Let's see if I can fix this. I hope we get above the clouds, because 4,000, I think that I don't want to be in the clouds all the time.
KLM 1801.
So that's a bit more south, that's where I want to go. Like Stockholm is a bit more in Sweden and Malmö is south coast.
Fly heading 200 KLM 180.
You see that? See that right here? It's just went off again. See that? Altitude hold is on. And now it just goes off for no reason. So I think I can fix that by just putting in VS mode and then slowly scrolling it till it reaches a little number. Like that should already be okay. And now the plane is holding the altitude. So you just gotta be creative if something doesn't work. So it can't hold altitude, so you just put VS mode on. Sometimes VS mode with 0 Z also works, but sometimes it just goes off. So now the parking brake, not fully set, I just want to prepare that for landing. Not release, just in between. I got the button for that on my controller, but it's not animated here. Like in the default 737, the brake's position is just in the middle. Not fully released, not set, just between, but this plane don't got this. So it looks like the brake's released. I think I changed my weather, that's way too cloudy. Or just some rain, I think, that would be cool. Heavy should be enough. Let's see if the wipers work. Where are my clouds? Ah, here they go. Why is there no rain? There's literally no rain. I'm already above the clouds. What? I mean, I still want to try the wipers. But there's no rain. Let's put them... Yeah, they work.
KLM 180.
What? Own navigation? Like, how am I supposed to know where Malmö is? Am I just meant to...
Resume on navigation. KLM 1.
Alright, I put the weather back. That did nothing. Like, what the hell? Does it mean I have to fly by myself or just to keep that heading? Like, I would like to get some instructions. So I'm just turning down here and that should be good. Let's see, I also can't really reconnaissance the shape of Sweden. There are no really countries in here, so this map doesn't really help us. But I really like the wipers of this plane, I gotta say, cause you can activate them separately. Alright, so this knob is really cool. You can just choose how far the plane bangs when changing heading. Anyways, now, if it's own navigation, does that mean I can choose where to fly? Like, if I want to go over 10,000 feet so I can fly faster, am I allowed to do that? Because 250 knots is a bit slow for this journey, because it's not even parts between Stockholm and Frankfurt if I want to do like 3 or 4 parts. Stockholm Malmö is a pretty long way. Alright, so you hear the engine spool up because all the throttle just gives more thrust when you want to accelerate and ascend. So we can see the beauty of Sweden just at the coast, many of those islands, and whoa, you said I could navigate by myself, now you want to tell me where to fly. I just enjoy the view of all this water in Sweden. I've flown to Sweden in real life as a passenger many times, and I'm always fascinated by how much lakes and everything and rivers are there. So basically, I'm nearly at 10,000, so I could go faster. Well, I'll wait.
Descend and maintain 4,000 KLM 18.
I'm just gonna read that back, but I'm not listening. Oh, come on.
1801. Descend and maintain.
Leave me alone. I'm already at 8,000 feet. Not much to go.
Descend and maintain 4,000 KLM 1801.
Alright, nearly 9,000. Alright, now altitude is hold on and now it's just got off again. I think I just put VS mode.
KLM 1801.
Stop annoying me, like, you know I don't want to, come on. Like 4000 was set in the flat plan way too low. So 339 knots is the maximum for this plane. Let's see, I wanted to put it to 333, that's cool. Come on, that's so annoying setting this. I just can't believe how do I want to do this when landing? It's just so annoying to set out these things in the plane.
4,000 KLM.
Even though it's so beautiful in the small version, but all the knobs to operate. Why? Alright, so it looks all very well done, it's just the operating slightly annoying. We're level at 10,000 feet and we're going a bit up. Oh, come on.
KLM 1801. Descend and maintain 4,000.
So we got another tower right here, so that
Descend and maintain 4,000 KLM.
this frequency just shows which airport we're at. Alright, let's slow down again to 250 and she's annoying me. Oh, I think let's do 260, that's slightly faster, but not that bad. Oh, come on, that was 3 to 4, come on. Oh, why, god damn it. Why doesn't it move? Finally. Alright, let's just get this done. Yes, I'm already doing what you want me to do.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Let's get this down to 4,000 and vertical speed. That's no, I think like 4,000 again. 4,000 is at least just double of what you're supposed to do with this plane. Alright.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Why is master caution on? Have I done something? Like, everything's still on, right? I don't know, most of the times I know my master caution is on, but sometimes it just lights up for no reason. Well, it looks very beautiful. I really like this thing, it's so funny, neat. Alright, I'm a little bit bored, this is gonna be a long flight. So let's see on the map if we can already see our destination. So we haven't got much way. Still a pretty big distance left. And our nose is slowly going up. We'll soon be leveling at 4,000. Alright, so why is the speed up so much? I just applied the speed brake. I know this isn't what you do in real life, but... And it just shows that in green on this little panel. So we're leveled at 4,000. Just gotta watch this. I just go back to VS and try to set it to... If 0 was good, we got a 0. Or 400, that's also right. I think he's holding it.
A few moments later.
Alright, we've got quite some distance. I was AFK for a bit. But always I listen for any ATC commands. He stayed quiet all the time, so I just was AFK doing other stuff. I hope he'll say something. I think we're gonna go left a bit. And yeah, we have to navigate by ourselves, so I just put 220, so we're...
KLM 1801, Stockholm Skavsta, altimeter 2.
Stockholm Skavsta. So we're still in the region of Stockholm.
Stockholm Skavsta, altimeter 2992 KLM 1.
Still Stockholm, we haven't even got away from the city. How big is this?
KLM 1801, fly heading.
Alright, finally another command. So I wasn't wrong with that turning slightly to the right or looking at the map to the left side.
Fly heading 210 KLM 180.
I was just 10 degrees too much. So that should be left on the map is a bit west.
KLM 1801.
And we're on our own navigation again. Come on. Can't just keep us flying like that. Like, could you just say wait for future commands? And the map isn't loading fast enough. I just put clouds and precipitation again. Like this is standard setting. What's compass route? Oh, so we see where we're going. Alright, that's cool. Just reading back.
Zoom on navigation KLM 1801.
I wait for the map to load new area. It's really slow sometimes. And we got it. Let's see where we are now. What's this? ESCF. So this should still all be Sweden. I don't know these cities in particular, but I think Malmö is even further away. This one also looks pretty big. Linköping, alright, we're still very far in the north. The distance is way too much.
A few moments later.
Alright, we got some more distance in this direction, but he hasn't told us to turn. So I'm just gonna continue there. I hope this is at least somewhat right and the ATC isn't fucking everything up. I wanna arrive, alright? I don't wanna spend just 3 hours real life time for just an inland flight, just one country in Sweden. I'm not even going international, this is just a small national flight. Why is this taking so long? But it looks beautiful though. It's still daytime, I think. Third part at evening or even night will be a bit harder.
KLM 1801, fly heading 20.
And we're back to 200. Come on, yeah, reading back.
Fly heading 200 KLM 1801.
KLM
Ah, thank you.
01, resume on navigation.
Why? Please, hello?
Resume on navigation KLM 1801.
Alright, so we got a lot of distance, but I think it's even more distance to go. I can't even see the south coast. This one looks pretty big, Jönköping. And what's this for a blob? Alright, I think we should... Is this the sea already? Or isn't the X-Men just not loading this part of the map? I can't believe we're already south. Like, there's the west coast. And I'll still try to find out where I am, because X-Men just don't got this world map. It's just always a part. And I still want to find out if that's just not loading or if it's the sea. It looks like water a bit. But I can't see it on the map if that's already the south coast. I think I have to fly a bit west. Since I'm coming closer and it's not going away, I'm just gonna assume that's the sea. But it's a light blue, it almost looks like the sky, so I've doubts. I really like those Boeing's flying performance. I mean, Airbus is not bad, but just X-Plane doesn't really have any good Airbus freeware mods. But all those Boeing projects are just amazing, and I think now you can see it loaded. I just was about to say that it didn't load because it was looking like a rectangle. But you know what isn't loading? My map. I want to know where I am. I'm completely lost. Help, please. Does this go up? No, auto travel puts it back down.
KLM 1801. Fly heading 210.
Alright, I was right, we have to go west.
Fly heading 210 KLM 1801.
Come on, that was too far. Put in 210 already, fine.
KLM 1801. Resume on navigation.
Alright, the map is loaded. We can already see a bit of sea, but we're not already at the south coast. Like, what is this? I don't know this. Down there.
KLM 1801. Altimeter 2992.
Alright, so just reading back all this.
Altimeter 2992 KLM 1801.
A few moments later.
Alright, I was AFK for quite some time. Must have been at least 15 minutes. The flight is taking absolutely long. I mean, this video is cut down to, I don't know, like a normal time, but the flight is really, really long. Sweden is a big country. And it's not loading that part up there again. We can't even see where we started, and down there the map also just won't load. Pretty annoying, that doesn't help me. What's that stuff? It's like a switch. What happens? No, I better close that, as I'm gonna be getting silly ideas. And then crashing all this. It's so much progress, I don't want to lose it. I've got so far. Let's see what's down here. This should be the main panel brightness. I put it at bright because the sun shines pretty bright, and that's the background light. I don't really see a difference. Yeah, let's just put it out to bright. Should be alright. Now it's just waiting. And I'm surprised how good the plane holds my altitude, even though I don't have altitude hold and just this basic vertical speed construct that's running all the time. So that was free camera. Now looking at that, you can see the plane isn't going away that fast, so you see 260 knots is quite an annoying slow speed for this actually pretty long distance flight. I put my heading a bit further. I really think that I have to go west. I looked at this at my real map before, and I don't think this is completely right. I always thought Malmö wasn't southeast coast, it was a little bit west from my direction. Like what's up there? Oh, that's the knob I accidentally turned. Oops. Alright, so our map is now, we got everything. And I think there must be Malmö somewhere. Yeah, we got it, we got Malmö. So we found our destination, so it's not really far to go. Looking at the compass route, I have to get around 220 as my heading. I probably go on runway 17. So I just correct that. I think it's a little bit, not that far, I think 215 or 18 should be good. Still waiting for some ATC commands.
A few moments later.
KLM 1801. Fly heading 210. Vectors for the visual. Runway 17. Descend and maintain 4.
So I don't know why he said descend to 4,000 because we're already at 4,000, but at least it's confirmed that it's runway 17 and we get
Vectors for the visual. Runway 17. Descend and maintain 4,000 KLM 180.
we got 210. That should be a good approach, and then we're coming from up there down south the runway.
KLM 1801. Fly heading 260. Descend and maintain 2,000.
Alright, we have to get a bit further west, that's what I already said. Why can't I read back? So then I just first said my heading.
Fly heading 260. Descend and maintain 2,000 KLM 1801.
And now we're going to a real landing altitude. Bit down, I have to set my vertical speed up for that. So now it's really doing what it's supposed to do. You can already see it's pretty far banking to the right, because I set it like that. And we're got to reduce our speed. I've often failed in some just private flying sessions because of the speed, so you gotta early put the speed down.
1801. Fly heading 20.
Now we're turning left. Our final heading should be 170 to get on runway 17.
Fly heading 200 KLM 1801.
Alright, speed is also leveling at 2000. And we can already, this is mandatory thing to get the landing lights on, even though it's day. I mean, it's a visual approach, I have to see that runway pretty good. So 180 knots, I don't think we're going there, that's 100 knots too fast, so I just apply the speed brakes. Come on. It's slowing down so slowly, like the bigger planes almost crash when you just get to 300 knots, and this plane is just... Why is it flying? So it's a glider.
KLM 1801, Malmo stirrup, altimeter 299.
Alright, altitude, hold, just disengage itself.
Malmo stirrup, altimeter 2992 KLM 1.
Perfect, this is at 0. Now I can put the speed brakes back, I think. I got the speed under control. Now I'm just waiting for my final heading, 170. Seatbelts go on again, and I think we're almost set. So let's get back to the brakes. I think they should be set.
KLM 1801, fly heading 170.
Perfect, I already got my final heading. I set the heading first, then read back.
Fly heading 170. Report the field in sight KLM 180.
Because now it's really important to line up as fast as you can. And I report that fuel inside. If I don't see that, I gotta go around from the ATC, but I see it. So I just gotta say it as quick as I can.
Center KLM 1801.
It's a visual approach, that's why I have to get inside.
KLM 1801, clear visual approach, runway 17, contact tower rod 118.80.
Visual approach cleared, and I'm gonna slow down a bit more.
Approach, runway 17, contact tower on 118.80 KLM 1801.
Due to the slow speed, I'm gonna set it flaps to 25.
Tower KLM 1801.
Checking in. And I think you just let me fly a bit, and when I'm close enough, I'll get a landing clearance. And I think I go down to 1000, try to get it with vertical speed. Now it's really time to not mess anything up. I think speed should be good with 150 knots something, 55. And gear down. Because else we'll get a terrain warning. I mean, we already got some kind of warning. Brakes are set. And we're way too much to the right side. Now it's time to disengage. I really like this sound, because now heading is just too inaccurate and I'm gonna fly by myself. Auto thrust off, so I'm in full control of the plane. Slowing down, I have to look at the speed and outside the window to not mess up this landing. I mean, I got like 3 tries, 3 parts of the flight. Hopefully at least one of those landings is good.
1801, runway 17, you're cleared to land.
Get clearance.
Runway 17 KLM 1801.
Alright. I mean, I'm lining up pretty late. 500 knots, 500 feet I meant. Thanks for the call out. I have to apply some thrust, because as we'll get a stall. Come on, speed up. Why are these plane engines so slow? I'm still a little bit too much right, but I think that'll be good. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a flare. Early flare is better when you already get the nose up, but buttering with those small airplanes is really hard. Like A380 almost every time gets a butter landing, or A330. But this small plane, oh come on, go, get up, I'm way too slow. And now I'm getting too much altitude. When the flaps are deployed that much, if I apply thrust, the plane immediately gets up, so I'm way too high. That was a little nosedive, and now a flare, come on.
30,
Oh,
20, 10.
oh that didn't sound good. That wasn't a butter landing. Alright, we're slowing down. And I don't think we need reverse thrust. I applied anyways, and we got our speed brake set. And we got our gate, so it's not completely coming to a stop. I just continue taxing to my gate, and that was the first part.
Taxi flight 17 Bravo Yankee Delta KLM 1801.
Alright, that was my first part of the flight, and we're still gonna watch the landing in replay mode from the outside, and I'm gonna promise you that it really wasn't that great. It was a bad landing, like almost always with those small planes. Alright, takeoff configuration 1 just indicates me that the flaps are already back. Alright, and before ending this video, I still want to watch that landing replay. So lining up wasn't really that good. I was too far on the right side all the time. But I think that sinking down to like landing altitude looked really good. Plane was leveled all the time. Livery is just beautiful, and I really like this 737-700. Let's see, somehow I messed up at the end. I got way too slow, then applied throttle, and then because of the flaps I just immediately got way too much altitude. Then there was a nosedive, too late flare, and then just bumped down like always. Yeah, now I got my nosedive. Now that's a nice little flare, but I also gained altitude again. Yeah, then it was a touchdown. I don't think that was always at the same time. The rear landing gear was first, but it really wasn't that soft. Alright, that's it. I completed my first part. Next time we're going to be going from Malmö to somewhere in northern Germany, I think. Yeah, that's the plan. If you like this video, please subscribe, and the next part's gonna be out in a few days.